To show you a quick look at the ScreenFlow here. This is the software I use for screen capture. People ask me all the time. I use ScreenFlow for Mac, which is what this is. And you can see here what I have basically is just a solid background, and I have a banner that I use that I like to have. I have several banners that I like to use up top, and I'll show you how I use those in a second here. So once I record the video, it shows up here in the right hand side, and I'm able to just click. Oh, okay, it's already dragged in there, and drag that right in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and drag the audio, because in my case they are split. So this is very simple, guys. I cannot stand video editing. I cannot emphasize that enough. It is one of my pet peeves. So if I can do this, anybody can do this. Well, okay, we shouldn't say it that way, but let's just say it's really something I don't enjoy doing, and I do a lot of it. All right, so what I'm able to do now, and this is super fast. Once I drag my video in there, I like to crop out the top and the bottom. So I'm simply going to go over to video. And then I've got this ability right here to move that arrow down to where I want that to be cropped. Go to right there. And then I can do the same thing with the bottom. And then I just move that down into position. Boom. Super easy, right? And then I'm able to add music. And I've already got a music track in here, so I'll show you what all I have to do to do music is I just click on video, and I click on this little store here, and these are free. So anywhere that I have these arrows, I can pick a song and drag it into my software here. So I'm going to go ahead and stretch this out. Since we have a longer video, I just can, whoops. I can just pull that one out, drag that, and then same with this one. So I could either go back and grab a track that is longer to fit my video, or I can just drag that song in again. Where was that one at? No time for games. There it is. Let's just drag that in there. All right, perfect. So all I'm doing is measuring this up with the footage above it so that it's the same length. Okay. And then I also want my banner to go all the way to the end of the video. That's this top thing right here. And we are done. Actually, hold on. Let me just, I also like to make the music quieter. So I'm just going to click on that sound, and I'm going to put my, I think it's at 5%. Let me check this real quick. 8%. So I'm going to turn that on 8% volume. That way the music is just subtle in the background and not blasting at us. All right, and now let's go ahead and take a look at what we just did. I can usually do one of these now in a matter of minutes. People are always asking me for a map to how to do certain things. And while I teach how to do things and I show what works, there's a million ways to do marketing. And affiliate marketing is no different. Now, I want to show you something specific though, so that maybe you can get a real example of something so that it becomes a little bit more practical application for you, right? So I'm inside my Amazon account, and I have an affiliate relationship with Amazon. And today we can see that I sold Citronella Essential Oil Mosquito Repellent. I also sold I don't even know what this is. Hold on. So let's just say, kind of like right now I'm thinking, I don't like that music with what I'm doing here. So I'm going to get rid of that. I want something softer and more subtle. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go to my music, and let's find something. Let's see what this one is. All right, so how long is my video? The video is 9 minutes long. So I need long. Let's check this one out. Okay, that one's not bad. So let me drag that in. So I just click and drag. And then, of course, I'll have to do it again because it's not quite long enough. And then I just grab the end, shrink that down a little bit there. All right, now I'm just going to turn that music down by clicking on the sound file. And you can just either move the little dot or you can just put in like what you want it to be, 5%. I usually go with 5. Unless I'm doing something a lot more dramatic. I just want it to be in the background. I don't want it to be super loud. Okay, 5%. There we go. All right, now let's listen. People are always asking me for a map to how to do certain things. And while I teach how to do things and I show what works, there's a million ways to do marketing. And affiliate marketing is no different. Now, I want to show you something specific though, so that maybe you can get a real example. So cool. And then also watch this. I can go up here to text and I can just click the plus sign and add a little text box, right? So let's just say I'm going to say something about my website, or I'm going to, whatever I want to call attention to up here. So I could put like theballenmethod.com. Okay. Maybe I want to promote that in there somewhere. Okay, so I can make this whatever size I want. I can move it to where I want. I can make the box different in the background. But watch, one of my favorite things to do with this is I can actually drag that and make it a little bit longer. Okay, and now what I can do is I can say, you know what? I want this text to move in animated. So I could say, move into place. And move it in slowly. Now watch how this works. Of something so that it becomes a little bit more practical. Isn't that cool? So these are the kind of things that can keep people more like interested in the video longer. Sometimes I use those a lot in videos that I want to call attention to things, and sometimes I don't use them at all. Of course, there's a lot more I can show you with this program, but today I wanted to just kind of give you a quick review of ScreenFlow. I'm definitely a big fan. I've been using it for years, and I have a Mac, so mine is ScreenFlow for Mac, but that's how I do my screen capture recording.